Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to edit Roblox videos on mobile. So the first thing you have to do is install an editing software. Now, I will have the editing software that I'm using linked on my website. If you guys need to find my website, it's cocojola.com, or you can find it in the pinned comments or the description. This app does work for Android and iOS, so iPhone and Android, it works for both of those, so you guys should be able to use this. Alright, so once you have this app downloaded, you guys are going to need to open it up, click on New Project, and I'm just going to assume that you already have footage, so I'm going to use this Roblox footage that I got right here. Alright, so I don't actually have Roblox footage. I thought I did. Apparently I don't. So I'm going to click on Add once we have selected the video that we want. Now, let me do a little bit of explaining here. So this right here is the timeline. This is how you know your video is playing. This is where you can play your video. This is where you'll cut your video. This is where you trim your videos. This is where you do a lot of different stuff. So the timeline, essentially you can just move with your finger into different, times. Like up here it says 52. That is what time frame we are in the video. So let's start with cutting. So as you guys can see right here, I have this video right here where I'm on this screen right here. I don't want this screen. Let's say I want it to cut right to where I start the actual video. This is where I would actually start the video. So I'm going to want to click on edit down here and then click on split. And as you guys can see, right where that line is on your timeline, that's where it's going to split your clip. So now I have two separate clips. I have this clip right here, which is me just sitting on this recording screen. And then I have the actual clip of whatever I was doing on this homepage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this right here and then just click on delete. And there we go. Now it starts right whenever we get into the video. So that's just cutting and snipping. Those are like the easiest things to learn. So the next thing we're going to go over is audio. Audio is pretty important for your videos, especially if you're doing voiceover videos or if you have music. So as you guys can see, you have 4 different options. You have sound, effects, and extracted, and voiceover. Now, I only have used a few of these, so I'm only going to show you a few of these ones, and these are the main ones that are important. So sounds, of course, that is going to be whatever is in the CapCut library, so you guys can use whatever's in here. There's different music. You can also, if you have TikTok, you can get music from TikTok and that stuff. So I like the compatibility, but as you guys can see, you have all of these different ones right here. Just tons of different sounds and songs. So back into the sounds category. So if we go over to voiceover, we can actually do a video voiceover. So let's say I recorded the video wrong, I was talking wrong, I messed up, I said something that was incorrect, invalid, whatever. You guys can do a voiceover and re-voiceover. So let me just click on here, and we're going to do a test voiceover. It will ask for access to your microphone, just allow that. Then once you've done that, just press, and it will record everything that you're saying. And as you guys can see, those voice waves are going down there, and that's exactly what we need. They're actually not voice waves, sorry, they're sound waves. And that's right there why you'd use a voiceover, because if you messed up and said something wrong, well, that's what you would use it for. Alright, so once you're finished recording, now record everything that you're saying, and as you guys can see, those voice waves are going down there, and that's so it basically now has our audio perfectly how we need it. So now you guys can just click on the check, and there we go. We have audio and video. And let's say you just didn't record audio when you were recording the video. Well, now you can do that. So that's one of the features I really like about this app. A lot of apps actually have voiceover features, but again, it's just really simple to use. Alright, so the next feature we're going to be looking at is the text feature. This one right here is actually really good with this program. I really like it. So we're going to click on add text, and now we are going to enter the text that we want. So let's say I want to do editing my video. Not video, there we go. So there's font right here, so if we want to change the font, a lot of people use the Luckiest Guy. That's what I use for my thumbnails most of the time. We'll use Sigmar, and then let's go to our styles, and this right here is probably my favorite part. So we can actually choose how our text is actually outlined. So let me just enlarge this real quick. Oh, just to enlarge it, all you have to do is click on it with both fingers and then pull, and it will enlarge it. So editing my video, that's what it would say on screen like that. So you can change the different way it's actually styled. If you want to change the color, you can. I really like the text feature on this app. I'm just going to say that right now. It's one of my favorite features of this app. So we can change the size if we need to. We can change the opacity, so we can make it I don't know why it's not letting me move it. Usually you can change the opacity. And then we're going to go to effect. We can change if we want a certain glow effect or something like that, we can do that. There are animations. So if you want it to kind of pop onto the screen, this right here where it just kind of slides up, editing my video, if you want that, I'm just going to put check to that. So as you guys can see right there, it will pop up on screen. So editing my phone or editing my video, that pops up on screen, editing my video. Now, a lot of YouTubers, when they are talking, they have text pop up on the screen. That's actually a really good strategy to get better retention and stuff like that. So now the next thing we're gonna go into is actually auto captions, which is what I was talking about a second ago. And I thought that you could do with the text feature, but apparently you can't. So we're gonna click on auto captions, voiceover. So I'm gonna try the voiceover option. I'm going to do everything that's free. I'm going to check that, dynamic captions, and then I'm going to click on start. So now, because I actually already had a voiceover on my video, this is going to use that voiceover that I recorded and turn this into text. So as you guys can see right here, it says record everything that you're saying. As you guys can see, the voice waves are going down. And that's what I said when I was recording. So this is everything that I need. And then I'm going to click on the text so I can change the style of it. So now I can change the text style to what I want. I'm going to change it to red because it looks pretty cool. I'm going to add an animation so it pops up on the screen. And then I'm also actually going to change real quick the font. We'll use this right here. This one looks pretty interesting. And then we're going to just click check. And then check. And there we go. So let me scale this up real quick. Now, keep in mind, it may be pretty small. There we go. So as you guys can see, it will pop up on the screen when I'm talking, which is pretty cool. And it does it really well. Now, there is one thing that I need to mention before we go any further into the video. As you can see, I'm actually editing a vertical video. You guys are going to need to be careful because if you edit a vertical video like this, it's going to upload to YouTube as a YouTube short instead of a regular video. So make sure you're recording your videos horizontally the entire time, so that it doesn't think that it is a YouTube short. Alright, so the text is a little bit bugged. You guys can play around with that, fix that up. Alright, so now that we have our video, we have our sound, and we have our text overlay, we are ready to export. Now, there are a lot of other features in this app that I'm not going to be covering in this video, but you guys can go play around with them. They're really cool features. You're going to learn to use this app. This app is really simple. Alright, so once you're done recording your video, you can set what you want the resolution to be. If you want it to be 1080p, how many frames per second you want. If you want like 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, I wouldn't recommend exporting your video in 2K or 4K, especially if your phone can't really handle that. If your phone's like insane, then you can definitely go for that. So I'm going to export this as 720p, and I'm going to make it 60 frames per second, and then I'm going to click on this. And now it's going to export a video. It's going to make sure all of our edits are in, all of our music is in, and it's gonna be really good. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I just want you guys to know that I have a playlist linked in the description below that will help you guys become a YouTuber, help you edit videos, help you record videos, help you make thumbnails for your videos, and just good strategies to becoming a Roblox YouTuber. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.